At the start of the game here, I'm going to push catwalk, and I'm looking for a common snipe angle there before I push out. My teammates are pushing Bravo from the other side of the map, so I want to try and support them as best I can. Jeremy goes down, and Ice is flanking around to get into room 1, so I float over to the table and try and support him. He takes out Notable, but unfortunately, Pat clears all three of us. I couldn't hit the difficult shot as he blinked up to the table, so didn't put myself in the greatest position there, but I was trying to help my teammate, and it just didn't work out. Come right back to the same spot, take out Notable. I really like sniping from this spot on Anomaly. It offers a lot of cover for me. There's so many angles I can work to where I can give myself an easy shot onto somebody, but they're going to have a hard time taking me out with anything but a sniper. See Pat creeping, and I pick him off and immediately look back towards B table. Um, Generally, against a good team, if you take out one person, you can oftentimes look to another spot on the map because it's highly unlikely that they're going to have multiple people trying to poke the same doorway. Checking my radar, see Boomer, put a shot into him and force him back. And I see my teammates are going towards Moon Cave to try and pinch on Squat and Bear, so I back up, try and get into a position where I can support them if they need my help, while I'm, sort of maintaining my long-range sight lines. I jump up onto the middle rotator there to take out Boomer because it's something that's unexpected. Most people aren't going to be looking for you to be rotating around freely, and the radar in this game is not precise enough that he was able to know that I was, rotating into his view. I was letting the map element do the movement for me while I concentrated on aiming, and turned out to be a pretty easy kill because he was not ready for it. I take out Random there, and I would not have taken that shot if, I wasn't sure I could get it, because part of what makes a sniper so deadly is if the other team doesn't know where you are, then you have an amazing one-hit kill potential that they have to be watching for at all times. And as soon as they figure out your position, it's a lot easier for them to put themselves in spots where I can't hit them. And I got both Pat and Boomer weak there. I hit both of them once in the body, but my teammates were not in a position to clean them up. So instead of, trying to force the issue or yelling at my teammates that they're one shot, I just back up and go get special ammo. The sniper is a very powerful tool, and you should use it to, get a pick, try and force it into a 2v3 in your team's favor. But just because you get somebody weak does not mean you have to push. It's better to wait until you actually get the kill to make that push. Get a nice little headshot on Pat there as he's taking the stairs to charge up. Again, a lot of people expect you, when you're in that corner with a sniper, they expect you to be looking towards B table, not down the stairs from outside. And I don't think he was expecting to get instantly headshotted from that position. Right there, I spent way too much time in scope, and I wasn't decisive enough, and so I didn't notice Pat flanking me, and he just took me out with a shotgun. Having a snipe fight here with Boomer, and unfortunately Ice gets caught in the crossfire, so it's now 2v1 in their favor. Jeremy's behind me, but I don't know his situation, if he's weak or not, so I back up because there's no way I'm winning a 2v1 with a sniper unless I hit a ridiculous shot, which is obviously not in my favor. Ice calls out that he spawns C, so I back up to him. He can cover me while I retreat, and then I can turn around and help him team shot an enemy that's chasing me. Jump through the window without my primary loaded, which is a very stupid thing to do. Obviously I wasn't thinking about it during the game, but just, that's your only method for close range defense when you're using a sniper, so try and keep that loaded. Get charged by two people here. I just, back up and hip fire Pat down. Out of ammo, toss a grenade. Thankfully, Random's missing shots that, he might not otherwise miss. I just back up and get my angle ready. What I'm doing there is putting myself in a position where he has to expose himself to push me, and I can easily get a shot or even the kill if he tries to rush. He pops Radiance, so I have to back off. There's no way I'm winning that fight unless I get a headshot again, and that's not in my favor. Even though I'm confident in my ability to get headshots, when Radiant guys throwing grenades, it's just better to back up, especially by yourself. Throw a grenade to force somebody back, and then watch my flank. And unfortunately for Notable, he was charging full speed through the doorway, and it was a very easy headshot for me. Game's close here, and I pop my Radiance to push in. Don't think Notable had the greatest connection in this game. As you can see, he's eating a couple of melees. Throw a grenade and try to melee burn Boomer down, but he smashes me, so good play on his part. It's now a 2v3 in their favor because it's likely that Random spawned in a position where he can help and they wipe my teammates. So I'm waiting for my teammates to spawn here. Very close game. We're down by 1 kill, so I don't want to push out and do anything without my teammates. Ice spawns out, so we're waiting for him to get back to us. And I'm watching this angle because, again, it's very difficult for somebody to kill me from outside in that hallway unless they're using a sniper. Throw the Molotov there to clear the angle while I push up, and I miss a pretty easy shot on Squat and Bear. A little frustrating. I probably would always hit that shot, but I didn't, and Ice pays for it because Squat flanks us and takes him out. Fake the reload, Random hears it, tries to push me, and I headshot him and revive for the win. So, close game, kept my calm, waited for them to poke, and I hit my shot when it counted. Now this is a full gameplay against Nike, Shinobi, and Killing Impulse. It's from a tournament a couple weekends ago that Big Rip Barney was hosting. And just want to point out before it starts that I'm playing on my Titan here. This points I'm trying to make in this video can be applied to any subclass. I see a lot of people wondering, should you always use a hunter to snipe? And my answer is generally no, actually, because hunters have very low ability to tank, to survive in a prolonged engagement.
Holy shit, that was a snipe.
And
Two of them in mid.
my personal opinion is that quick draw on the Blade Dancer is it's a crutch. And if you play multiple characters, it's just not something that you have on the others, and I wouldn't get used to it if I were you. Right here, I'm putting shots into people, calling them out, and keeping their attention while Icon flanks. As a sniper, you can have a lot of attention focused on you because of your one-hit kill potential with the rifle. They have to be aware of you at all times, and they focused a little too much on me, and Icon was able to get an easy flank there. Again, here I'm trying to put shots in people, and they keep pressuring me from different sides, but they can't get the kill. They make a nice rotation, and they recognize that Ice has spawned out by himself in A, so they push him, and I'm not in a position where I can help easily. So we get wiped, and now we're going to try to figure out how we can break their setup.
I'm here with you.
I thought about jumping up on the top canopy there, but against a good team, that's a very bad decision unless your teammates are over in their face. The radar wall puller in this game, it has a very long range, and they'll easily be able to notice me jumping up to the roof and just pick me off immediately. I'd have to hit a shot under a lot of duress there, and the way the flinch mechanic in this game works, it's very difficult to hit a shot while a good player is putting hits on you. You're just going to be flinching way too much. Right there, Shinobi was crouching, and that accomplishes two things. One, it keeps him off the radar. Intermittently pulses his position instead of being constant, and it also throws my aim off a little bit because I'm not expecting him to be crouching. I'm not expecting his head, which is what I'm going to be aiming for, to be 3 feet off the ground instead of 6 feet. And so good play on his part. You know, crouching can be very effective with a sniper. Right there, I think I wounded 3 people, but I was never able to finish any of them. And ice went down, so I couldn't push out and try to get a kill. They did a really good job of switching, so I didn't have a shot on somebody who was weak. And at the end of the day, I ended up dying, and they got away, both of them. Which brings up the point, as a sniper, if it's not already obvious, you need to be hitting headshots as much as you can. I know I put a lot of body shots in some of those earlier clips, but, you know, while I was doing a good thing and forcing them to back down and allowing my teammates time to get set up or flank, you know, the point of a sniper is to get that one-hit kill quickly and swing the game in your favor. Get a nice double kill there, and I stupidly push in with 1 bullet in my pistol. Ice had gotten hit with a thorn, so he couldn't push immediately, and I think Icon was taking fire from the other way before we pushed onto the roof, so he was also not in a position to flank. And I ended up dying in a situation where we should have gotten 3 down without losing anybody.
Last guy's B. Let's push him, let's push him. He's in that drop, or he's at the drop down. Blinked up, he blinked up.
When you're playing against good people and you're using a sniper, you need to be very, very willing to push with a primary if your teammates need you to. The sniper is a powerful tool, but it's not the right one for every situation. Get a pretty nice little headshot on Shinobi there, and while I am gonna, you know, brag a little bit, say it was a good shot on my part, it was luck as well, because a good player most of the time, he's gonna get that kill on me. It's not as easy as it might look to hit a headshot like that while your scope's bouncing around from getting shot. Blade Dancer gets called out, so I smash around the corner, and unfortunately I hit the wrong person, and the blade goes down the stairs and takes out Ice. But I compound the simple mistake of smashing the wrong person into a bigger mistake where I push while I'm weak, which is, again, just something that it's easy to recognize in hindsight, 2020, but it's just a dumb play. I shouldn't have done that. I completely mess up my flashbang. I think I meant to bounce it off the stairs there, but I missed it. Thankfully, Icon's there and we don't get embarrassed 1v2.
No, he's going outside.
So I spawn Shade, and I'm aware that somebody's probably going to be top mid, so I'm looking for him. And I take out Nike, and then I see somebody else's ring too. Trying to draw him out, trying to get him to challenge me. Put a shot in him, and I switch to my pistol to try and finish, which, against a good player, that's not what you want to do. It's better to use 2 sniper bullets and guarantee the kill. Playing against casual players, you know, maybe I probably would have gotten away with switching the pistol to finish him, and it would have saved ammo, since special ammo is so rare now. But against good players, you know, they're going to make you pay if you take the time to switch to the primary.
They're pushing you, Vox.
I got my special ammo there, and I tried to run away, tried to jump over a box that I couldn't, and just get mowed down in the back. But, you know, I'm playing as a Titan. I'm supposed to be big, dumb, and stupid, right? So
okay, let's get control.
Let's let that one slide. Just making bad plays on top of bad plays.
He's at bottom heavy door.
I look down the hall, try to get an angle onto the player in the middle of the map. And against casual players, you know, that angle will often work because they won't be expecting it. But good players are going to know that you can peek that and they'll be ready. And they have more cover than you do in that situation. That box offers them a better chance of surviving than being up top does for you.
I tagged him. He's not.
So all 3 of us were dead there again.
He just needs 1 shot up at the top.
And I think what maybe Icon could have done in that situation when he was by himself spawning out is he could have pushed down into Bravo, because If he'd done that, he has a height advantage over anybody who's in the flag shooting up at him, and because he's now got the sliding door behind him, he can't be immediately shot in the back by somebody flanking from top mid. They have to really push and expose themselves
Still on top.
to get behind him. And that's something that you need to do as a sniper, is be aware of how
He's going cannon.
open you are. Like, can you be hit from multiple angles? And if the answer is yes, you should probably try to move and put yourself in a position where you can control engagements more.
Double tags.
Team shot down Nike there and then get killed by Blade behind me. Icon pops his Radiance, and the Blade Dancer respects him enough to back off and go chase Ice instead. Getting a little bit off topic here, but a good Radiance user can successfully 1v1 a Blade Dancer almost every time. You know, drop a grenade, get him burning so he can't get his health regen, and then use your super powerful punch and a shotgun to clean him up. So we take out Nike's Radiance there as a team. He does get both of us, which is not the best way that scenario could have worked out, but we did take him out, so it wasn't a clean double for him. Now I spawn Shade and immediately start getting hit, and I make yet another mistake, and I poke out too soon to try and get a shot onto him. Ice was in the ring, so what I should have done is waited for Ice to put fire down and force him back a bit before trying to move out.
He's on me up top, on me up top. He's at the jump up. Let's push this guy, he's alone. Oh, see silent. Oh shit, that left side silent. Pushing up, he's pushing up.
Right here, both my teammates go down again, and just like last time, they're going to try and pinch, so I slide out and get away as they blink up. He pops a blade and starts chasing me, and because the way the Titan animation reacts to the environment, I slide across the railing instead of just smashing, so I don't get the kill, which is unfortunate. That would have been a big help if I had managed to smash the Blade Dancer, but I didn't. Ice gets a kill, we push top mid, try and help. I mean, again, I'm using my primary more than my sniper here because it's what the situation is calling for.
There he is. He's alone. He's alone.
You know, if I'd had the sniper out trying to get a one-hit headshot, we would not have gotten some of the kills we did up there.
Left silo. Left silo is
Ice pushes with the gold, good play on his part, and I pick off Killing Impulse as he's trying to hide from the gold gun. Now, unfortunately, right here, last guy is in ring, and we know this, but we take way too long deciding to push him, and we do it very slowly, and we end up getting shot in the back by the other two that spawned. It's a big fail on my part. I should have recognized immediately that they would spawn low C since all three of us were up top, and we need to do a much better job of pinching on that last guy because his teammates are going to be rushing as fast as they can to try and help him. Ice gets another kill in the ring, but unfortunately we're not in position to help him again, and they end up cleaning him up for the game. But you know, they're a really good team, so while I've made a lot of mistakes that I can see watching the footage here, you know,
yeah, we played that much better.
they're much better working as a unit than we are, and you know, good game to them, and hopefully we can have a couple more games like that in the future where, you know, it's just a lot of fun playing against good people and trying to use a sniper in those situations. It's a lot more difficult than just casually stomping randoms. If you have a question, a comment, or a criticism on something I said in the video, just leave it below and I will try to explain my thought process as best I can. So thank you for watching. I'm out.